Hi, and welcome back to Talk of the Town. We're going to be talking about a fun topic that I'm excited to learn more about. This is Alyssa Waters. She is the owner of and a tattoo artist at Shade Medical and Creative Tattoo, and really a business that encompasses a lot more than you might think. I'm glad to have you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So I've been sort of picking your brain on the commercial break about all of the stuff that you do. Let's first talk about medical tattooing and what really that means.
So medical tattooing is the application of tattooing for medical purposes. So there's a couple different things that I specifically do, but most of all, it's like using tattooing to cover or reduce scarring. And then the second biggest one is areola pigmentation, which is new nipples for women who have had mastectomy or breast reconstruction.
And I never thought about that, but what an important thing to do to help somebody feel more feminine and like themselves again. And as far as the tattooing and the scars, I'm so fascinated by the results that you're able to have with that. But why did you decide to do this, to really specialize in this area of tattooing?
So I think that tattooing itself is kind of an interesting craft, but I wanted to kind of pull it further to use this craft for people that have maybe a disorder or scarring from an illness or surgery that can't be dealt with more surgery or medicine because it requires color. So I wanted to create a separate, comfortable space for them to be able to come and get this type of work done.
Let's talk a little bit more, because again, this is really interesting, about services that are specific to breast cancer, I guess, patients, right?
Mm-hmm.
So kind of dive into what you do there.
So when you have a mastectomy, they could take different parts of the breast or your whole breast or both. So a lot of people don't realize that when you have that surgery, you're left without the nipple, which is kind of interesting when, like, it's a part of you that's missing.
Absolutely.
And even if you had breast reconstruction to rebuild the breast, you're still left without the color portion of the breast, the areola around where they may have reconstructed a nipple. So what I do is I have a whole palette of colors that I've kind of created to match skin tones of varying individuals. And I go in and I create a three-dimensional tattoo to create the illusion that there's a protruding nipple there, so it looks as natural as I can possibly make it. And then if there's an existing breast, I try to get their best match, so to complement the symmetry that they have there.
That's incredible what you can do. A lot of things, I think, make your studio unique, but share with us some of the other things that you think kind of set you apart.
So I used to work in a traditional tattoo shop, and I really liked that environment in terms of putting cool artwork on people. But one thing that I found that doesn't really translate is when you have this kind of private and personal thing that you're going in to have done. You want to make sure that you're very focused on that person. So it's just me. It's just 2 rooms. So all you have to do is meet with me. So you're not in a room with other people that are getting tattooed. So it's a comfortable environment that's clean and sterile, like a hospital, but not the look of a hospital. Sure. It's like there's art on the wall, and it's a more comforting environment to be in.
A welcoming space, and you can see exactly who you would be working with. And if somebody is interested in having something done or having, I guess, a consultation, what's the process there? What do they do?
So if you go to my website, there's a button on the website where you can actually click and make a consultation online. All of my appointments require a consultation, even the custom artwork that I do. But you can go on there, and it's really easy to just kind of pick a time that I'm available to come in and talk.
Wow. Fascinating stuff, and it's incredible how you got into this. Again, this is Alyssa Waters with Shade Medical and Creative Tattoo you're on University Avenue.
Yes.
So thanks for being here and sharing that with us.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. We've got more for you after the break.